2-1 A Last Request. In Chile, there once lived a young ruler who thought cleverness was the most important thing of all. He was forever outwitting his advisors and often played jokes on others by asking them riddles that were impossibly difficult to solve. When it came time for him to marry, the young man said he would not marry anyone who was not as clever as he was. And so, everywhere he went, the young ruler asked the same riddle. If you care for a basil plant tenderly, how many leaves will it grow? In village after village, the young woman ran away, embarrassed at not knowing the answer. That is, until he asked Carmelita. She looked into his eyes and said, I will tell you, but only after you tell me how many fish now swim in the sea. This time it was the young ruler who had no answer and was left embarrassed, but he was also impressed. The next week, when Carmelita outwitted him again, he decided she was clever enough to be his wife. Carmelita agreed to marry him, but only on the condition that he grant her one last request when it came her time to die. He agreed, and her request was written on paper, signed, and sealed. Carmelita was soon loved by everyone in the country. She helped the people solve their problems, and when her husband made an unjust decision, she told them how to make him change his mind. Usually, the young ruler was proud of her cleverness, but one day, when she proved him wrong, he became furious. How dare you make everyone laugh at me? Your punishment is death. Carmelita didn't argue, but she reminded him of his promise to grant her last request. It was only one sentence long, but it assured Carmelita that her husband would pardon her. In fact, he laughed and hugged her in appreciation of her cleverness. What was Carmelita's last request?